Hi my girlies and gents, let's make apple ham pies with puff pastry. These apple ham pies are so good. They are perfect for the fall season with cinnamon apples and buttery flaky puff pastry dough. Okay, let's get started. Start by peeling your apples, then cut them into quarters and then thin slices. The slices should be about 1/4 inch thick and cut as evenly as possible. Place all your apples into a large bowl so we can mix up the filling. In your large bowl with the sliced apples, pour in your sugar for sweetness, cinnamon and nutmeg for depth of flavor and a little bit of spice, citric acid for brightness. Citric acid is actually a substitute for lemon juice without adding extra liquid to our filling. And then cornstarch. This acts as a thickening agent in our filling. Now that that's all in there, go ahead and give it a mix. Do this gently to ensure that none of the apple slices break, but do make sure that they are fully coated. Okay, now onto the dough. Let's talk puff pastry. So puff pastry is usually in the frozen section at the grocery store, so just make sure that you follow the instructions to have it be thoroughly thawed out before using it in this recipe. If it's not thawed out before unfolding, it will crack and break and be a big mess. So once your dough is thawed out, go ahead and unfold it and then gently roll it out so that all the seams are mended and you have one big puff pastry sheet. Next, cut it into thirds horizontally, trying to make the portions as even as possible. Onto the filling. Place a heaping spoonful of the apple slice mixture on 1/2 of each puff pastry portion. That is a tongue twister. Puff pastry portion. Do not skimp on the apple filling in these ham pies. They already condense a lot in the oven, so if you think you have enough apples, just add a couple more. Next, brush the border edges of the dough with some egg wash. Carefully fold the empty puff pastry side over the side with the apples and press the top and bottom dough together. Don't worry if some of the juices from the apple mixture comes out of the dough here. Then, using a fork, crimp the border edges of the ham pie. This will make sure that the filling isn't going to come out and the top and bottom dough are sealed together. Go ahead and repeat this process with the remaining ham pies that you have here and then the additional sheet of puff pastry. On to the final touches. To make the tops of our ham pies crisp and golden brown, go ahead and brush them with the egg wash as well. Then, using a sharp knife, cut 3 slits into each ham pie. This allows for the excess steam to escape from the ham pies. Last, but definitely not least, grab that demerara sugar and sprinkle it all over the top. This adds texture and sweetness. Bake the ham pies at 400 degrees for 18 to 20 minutes. You are left with these buttery, juicy, flaky apple ham pies that are perfect for any occasion, but especially around fall time. I hope you love this recipe as much as I do. Bye!